Hey, what's going on, everybody? Big Country here. Welcome back to Country Living and another episode of The Clone Show. And real quick, we are pushing for the 2K. You're going to hear this in every video until we reach 2K. I want to hit 2K by the end of the month, which is the 1st of March. That's the 1-year anniversary of this channel. And I've got a 2K giveaway planned. I will make the announcement video for that of what is available or what's up for grabs once we reach the 2K mark. Alright, so the item we got today is available from FastTech. Our code LIVIN5 has been extended all the way to the end of July, so we don't have to worry about a code change for the next 5 months. So that's always a good thing. I ain't got to do a monthly thing at all. So July 31st is when the code LIVIN5 changes or ends, or who knows what's going to happen after that. But the item we're looking at today is the Deathwish RDA by Deathtrap Mods. Alright, here we go with the Deathwish RDA. It's got the color label on the front here. It's a silver FastTech logo, or a holographic sticker rather, and that's it. Just a plain old package box. When you open this thing up, look inside here, you can tell this is kind of a bunch of parts put together because this doesn't even fit in here snugly. But it's got finger cutouts on the foam, so you can just pull it out. And there's a goodie bag in here as well. And it has a blue screwdriver. It's got a squonk pin, a couple extra screws for the post, one extra RDA, or O-ring rather, for the deck, and one RDA for the top cap, or RDA, shit, and one extra O-ring for the top cap as well. Just looking at this on one side, it kind of looks like alligator teeth. I'm not really sure, alligator teeth or I don't know, mountainous terrain. I don't know what that logo simplifies or is supposed to symbolize. I don't know. The other side does have Deathtrap on it. This is a Deathwish RDA by Deathtrap Mod Company. I think that's how it does it, or it could be the Deathtrap RDA by Deathwish. I think it's the other way around. Deathwish and Deathtrap is the company. If you look at the top cap, it is an 810 Kennedy Goon style compatible drip tip. It comes with this Ultimate one here, and it does have an O-ring on the center. Look at the airflow. The airflow is right here. Now, you're going to see something here in just a moment. So you got these two airflows on the back, and these goes behind the post, under the post, up under the coils, and through the top. Now for me, and I like restrictive airflow, for me this was just a little too restrictive, even when I have them wide open. Even wide open, right here, that was just a little too restrictive for me. Even I love restrictive airflow, but I just didn't get enough air. So what did I do? Chance told me there were some people in some forums saying they drilled a hole in the front. So that's where that is. Now, you can tell it's not very clean because I suck. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another one of these. And I'm going to try to put a hole here and a hole here. And also, this was not even like right there. If it's even there, it's not even here. So if I had all three areas to where they were wide open, it might have helped. But I just need to, I'm going to get another one so I can drill. I want to drill two holes on the front. One right there and one right here. Just kind of on the opposite side of where these holes are. So when I took this off, you know, I went through the deck there as well and through the top cap. So I'm gonna attempt that, but just so I can increase the airflow for myself. If we look at the deck now, you look inside here on the bottom, it does say Deathwish right there, engraved on the bottom of the deck, and you'll see a two-post design, clamp style design. Here's where the airflow comes in too on the bottom, right under the post. Coils right here, air's right below it, and then of course your wicks are right on the outside here. Another fellow that I did on this hole here is I did a little lower than what's back here, so therefore I can't put as much juice in here as I could have initially. But like I said, I screwed up putting the hole in here because I clamped it down and I wound up sliding and my bits suck. So I'm going to reattempt this to see if I can't make this a little better for me. But it's an easy build deck, clamp design. This side right here is the positive post. You can see the peak insulator that wraps around the whole area here. You got the peak that goes in between these two blocks, and then it comes down here, wraps around the 510 pin, and goes around and just completely has this whole block separated from peak with the peak. But it's a goon style clamp system. But on the one side, on the sides here, you notice the clamps are kind of just half open. to where, I mean, it's wrapped around enough to where the screw won't slide out, but it's not completely closed off, and that's all because of room. They didn't have enough room in here. And the room is another thing too, is another issue where the deck itself is kind of below the lip of the deck. If you don't have a nice sharp pair of snips, flush cuts, you're going to have a hard time trimming your leads here. But the coil we're going to put in this thing today is, I just made it a staple coil. It's right here. It is a 12-ply 0.3 ribbon stainless steel wrapped in 40 gauge nichrome 80. Alright, so we got it in, and what do we have here? It is a 1, 2, 3, it is a 0.14 build right now. It'll probably be about the same, maybe a little higher by the time we're done. So a dual coil for this 12-ply staple coil would wind up being around a 0.07, 0.08, which is, you know, perfect for a mech and my style of vaping. But this is a single coil RDA, so we cannot go any lower than that. Well, we could if I framed it and maybe used some more ribbon or less wraps. Could have went lower, but no, we're good. Let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and work this coil. Get it. See if we can't get some. We're using nichrome on the fuse, so we probably won't get great colors with my. There we go. Let's get to working it. I love 40 gauge, man. 40 gauge is hard to work with, but it just makes everything on the fuse just look so clean. And the fuse is just shiny and pretty and it's spongy. It says we're at a 0.24, which I don't, I'm loose. Pretty sure that, look at that. The heat, nice even base. You can get a close look at the wrap. That's what 40 gauge does for you. Spongy to where it's just going to soak up juice and flavor. Yeah, baby. Alright, so let's let this cool down. And as always, the cotton that I use is Cotton Candy Collection. I love this stuff. I'm not a partner. Hey, people have asked if I've been endorsed or sponsored by these. No, not at all. But I am a firm believer in repping what you love and loving what you rep. And there is a website right here, thecottoncandycollection.com, or IGotCandy.com will take you to the same place. Great cotton. I love this stuff. I need to get me some more. This is my last tube. So I am going to try to contact them to see if we can't get a discount code, though, just to, you know, maybe save some money. But we shall see how that pans out. If I do happen to get a discount code, I'll put it in the description. I love this stuff. All you do is just click off what you need. We're only using a single coil this time, so we just need that much. And that's it. So what juice are we going to use today? Let's use this. This is, I've had these, you've seen these on the channel before. This is Smoky Mountain Shine. They've got some really good flavors. I still got a couple more I want to try. This is one of them. This one here is called Melon Ball. Supposed to be some watermelon and some honeydew and all that good stuff. When I first got this, this was pink. Pink as hell. I mean, it was like pink. When I say pink, man, that was pink. But look at it now. It's nice. And I smelled it. I opened it up and smelled it because I haven't tried it yet. And it smelled like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. There's little small watermelon Jolly Ranchers. It smells just like that. So I will leave Smoky Mountain Shine information in the description, their Instagram and email address and so forth, and the website, so you can go check out, see what they have. I do know the other ones I had, the fruit punch, this custard here. I really love this custard. This custard right here, the Southern custard, is really, really good. It's gotten darker since I got it too, and I've got over half the bottle gone, but I've come across with so many great flavors, I just don't vape this with all the time anymore. It's still in one of my rotations because it's right here on my desk. I still vape this sometimes. This is really, really good, but it's gotten dark as hell after it's steeped even more as well. So Smoky Mountain Shine is a really good company. They got some good flavors. Yeah, I just smell it. It does again. It smells like that watermelon Jolly Rancher, man. So if it tastes anything like that, I will be very, very pleased. Alright, got all them ribbon wires saturated up, juiced up. Where's the top cap? There's the top cap. There we go. We're going to put it on the Cricket 25. So let's go back up and talk some more about this. You know, truth be told, this is one of the juices that I was really worried about trying because I know myself I'm not a melon vape fan. I haven't found a good one that I like. I know people say try honeydew, try honeydew, try honeydew. I've tried honeydew, and I'm just not a big honeydew fan. I don't know why, but we shall see. Let's try this out. This is, once again, Smoky Mountain Shine Melon Ball in the Deathwish RDA. You know, I don't know what I'm tasting. I mean, I know it smells like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting watermelon or what that. There's a note in there that I'm not familiar with. But I will say, judging this particular melon ball by the rest of it I've tried, I won't use the word bad on this one because it's an unsure flavor. I mean, it's something that I think I can vape every now and again. An all day, I can tell you, definitely not an all day vape for me. But if you are into melons, if you like melon vapes, you like honeydew, you like watermelon, and whatever, and I guess just plain melon, because I got like flavors in front of me. I got melon, I got watermelon, I got honeydew, I have cantaloupe. Cantaloupe, there we go. I'm getting some cantaloupe in it. There's some cantaloupe in this bitch. I know there is. Gotta be. But it's not bad. It really isn't. No. So if you like melons, you'll probably like this. Again, the Smoky Mountain Shine information will be in the description. If you're interested in checking them out, then go ahead and check them out. So back to the Deathwish RDA. This is a single coil RDA. My buddy Chance got it, and I've seen it on Instagram and so forth. And I was like, I want this thing because I wanted to have some more single coil RDAs in my collection. I wanted to experience them more. Now that I have a few, I'm starting to realize I'm not sure how big of a fan I am of single coil RDAs. I know when it comes to battery life and quicker ramp and stuff like that, it has its advantages, but I still believe I believe dual coils have better flavor and of course vapor production, but it's not bad by any means. I just don't think, I'm still undecided, I'm still undetermined about the single coil decks, but I do know this is very, very easy to build on. It looks cool as shit. I mean, look at it, it just looks cool. I like the engraving on here. The logos, the airflow is a little too restrictive for me. I think I am going to get another one. I'm going to try to drill 2 holes in the front, but this time do them right to increase the airflow. And that probably might change my opinion on this a little more. I had it halfway closed off. Let's try it now. That juice is it's starting to grow on me. But it's got a good juice well. I mean, look at that. It's a big juice well, and it's a pretty big, wide open area. You can do some funky things. I got if I can find it, I'll show you a picture of a coil that I did on this initially. I did a sleeper build on it, and I did it kind of differently and kind of funky looking. So if I find that picture, I will show you what I did when I first got this, which was a series sleeper build. Worked out pretty well. The 510 protrudes far enough for a 510 pin, for a hybrid connection rather. The A10 drip tips a plus. So if you like single coil decks and you want an easy clamp system, it's got the goon style clamp system sort of ish, but as the clamp systems are always the easiest deck styles to build on. And this may be the one for you. It's got a wide open bore. I'm looking at it now, how wide that fucking bore is on this small 24mm Addy. It is a 24mm Addy, by the way. and a seal coil, so it's got a wide open deck. You could, I mean, I feel like you can do some crazy, funky looking little builds in here, for sure. But this staple is a good performer as well, 0.15 build. And I have the Cricket in parallel mode, by the way, so I can do a 0.15. It's not in series. You know, the Cricket 2, all you gotta do is flip the battery. There's a plate inside this battery case, or a battery cover. Flip the plate over to go to series, or over again, it's in parallel. So, just so you're wondering, oh my God, you're doing a 0.15 on a series? No, this is not series. It's in parallel mode. But anyway, that's it. I do thank you very much for watching. I hope maybe this Deathwish is for you. There will be links in the description. Available on FastTech.com, and use code Use code LIVIN5 to save an additional 5%. And remember, China is on Chinese holiday right now, so they will not be back in until like February 25th or something. And they said normal shipping, when they come back then, they'll start doing their back order shipments. And they said somewhere around mid-March, they'll be back to regular shipping schedules. So remember that if you place orders between now and the end of February. Just so expect a long wait, especially right now. So longer than normal, rather. And probably even then, when they do start shipping back again, I'm sure customs is going to be even extra heavy on checking out the products and customs, so that's going to slow down some more. So just remember that whenever you order from China. It's not just from FastTech or 3F Vape or anywhere else. It's just China, overseas in general. So remember that. And these places like 3F Vape and FastTech, they're not the manufacturers of these products. Everybody wants to blame FastTech for making a crappy product, or blame 3F Vape for making a crappy product. They don't make them. They are just these stores. You wouldn't blame MyVapro for making a bad Iconic, would you? No, they didn't make the product. They just sell it. So remember that. Remember that when dealing with China. So it's the patience game. I do thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for all the support. We're almost 2K. We're about 100 and, I don't know, less than 200 away from 2K. Hopefully we can reach 2K by the end of the month so I can announce the 2K giveaway video. And Patreon, your support's always appreciated. I love you very much. You're very you're very great, great people. I just love the support. I really appreciate it. And that's it. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for the support. And until next video, just keep on vaping and living, baby.